sit here and pretend that like everything on YouTube is how-to videos. I mean, a lot of it's just fun and it's escapism, it's distracting, etc. So this is the next example I'll show you. Some of you are probably familiar with the debut of Conan O'Brien's show last October. We of course live streamed for the 24 hours leading up to the show. Live streamed the stairwell in their production facility, and we worked with them quite closely. We worked with TBS to not only facilitate the live stream and the sponsorship element, but we wanted it to be engaging. We wanted them to be reacting to YouTube users and to Twitter. And here's a little kind of sense of how that went down. All right, so this is just kind of like, you can just kind of see this is what the live stream looked like. There was a gadget, people could log in, Twitter, Facebook, they could post right from there, using the live CocoCamp hashtag. And throughout the course of the 24 hours, the producers would take suggestions from this feed and try them out in the stairwell. And of course, the whole thing was seeded with celebrity cameos and that kind of thing, which I'll show you now.
Conan O'Brien and his team Coco has nothing to hide and is letting fans into their world via the web. Team Coco now running 24/7.
Get ready for the Coco Cam.
Coco Cam.
Coco Cam.
A video camera set up the stairwell, streaming live, and it began to there's dancing taco.
Actually took requests from the fans of the Twitter. Dr. Darkheart wants to see the Running Man. Mr. Darkheart, here it is.
Big good Halloween costume.
The camera is sitting in the stairwell. The staff is providing the entertainment, as you can see.
They picture the 80s aerobics.
Now, Dawn, and Dawn playing poker.
The couple was eating dinner.
Binge eating contest. What's going on? Oh, it's the zombies. The zombies being attacked. There's a little odd dude painting.
It's like punishment bingo. What are you doing? What is that guy doing? Did you see this, Raymond?
So there are people in bear suits who are doing aerobics. I'm pretty sure.
What is this? I'll tell you what this is. I don't know. But it's
Obama playing a puzzle with people.
Here you can see George Lopez and some other people stealing stuff. Dog the bounty hunter.
Richard.
so that's what Conan's doing in the meantime until this show kicks off.
And that's our oldest race.
Julian Puppets announced some of Conan O'Brien's first guest on his new show. Tom Hanks, Seth Rogen, and Soundgarden will appear in the first week. Fans can vote for who they want as Conan's first guest.
Conan's show debuts on birthday. Check it out.
All right, so that was one of our most successful live stream executions that we did recently, and it also led to enormous interest in the on-demand content as well from the TBS channel, Conan O'Brien channel on YouTube. Along the lines of live streaming, I want to save some time at the end. I'm sure there'll be some questions about that. We've also been getting into the live streaming concert space. Last year, I think we did 7 or 8 live streaming concerts, including Bonnaroo, Outside Lands, actually Outside Lands was 2009. And we have a series with Vivo called On Stage that has featured artists like Alicia Keys, John Legend and the Roots, Sugarland, The National, and others. And we're looking to do more and more of those. These events are both a sort of form of appointment viewing, but also the normal kind of YouTube on demand viewing as well, where you can search and find the content and view it later. In fact, we average about, for the live concert series I just described, we averaged about 3.6 million live streams, people logging onto the stream at one point or another. But within 72 hours, we get about 2.4 million views of that stream. So, people want to see it live, they might dip in, dip out, and catch the rest later. There's a lot of flexibility there, and it really brings a lot of value to music fans, to advertisers that are integrated into the sponsorship, into the concert, and it helps position us as a destination for these types of things. The next aspect of storytelling, conversational, inviting dialogue, inviting community participation. This is something that we consistently is a consistent part of anytime we're working with advertisers and content creators. We have to say, look, we can certainly create passive viewing experiences on YouTube, but what's really going to make it stick and what's really going to make it interesting is giving people a chance to interact with it in some way. Even if it's just leaving comments, even if it's just picking the best comments and replying to them in the next video. Super simple executions, but can really go a long way. Inviting people to participate. People are smart, people are savvy. There's a lot of savvy consumers on YouTube. They're not, they can see things in advertising like mnemonics a mile away. People are fairly media savvy consumers at this point, so especially the audiences you're trying to reach. So it behooves you to kind of invite them to be part of the larger dialogue, right? A very strong example of this is a recent Toyota campaign, the Swagger Wagon campaign. Some of you might be familiar with this one. I won't play the entire song.
Where my motherfuckers at?
Where my kids at? Where my kids at? Where my kids at? Where my kids at? Where my kids at? Where my kids at? No, seriously, honey, where are my kids? I'm walking hard through the streets of the cul-de-sac. Drive parallel and audible, speeding jack. I got a swing in the front, a tree house in the back. One damn business, yeah, I'm the back.
All right, so super clever campaign and really ultimately driven by an awesome piece of creative, but besides having this video playable in an outside ad unit and driving to their Toyota brand channel, they invited people to create their own Swagger Wagon videos, and I'll show you a couple examples. So they took some of the best submissions and featured them on the Toyota channel.
Where my motherfuckers at?
Where my kids at? Where my kids at?
Where
my kids at? Where my kids at? Where my kids at? No, seriously, honey, where are my kids?
They're right there. See?
Which is a Chevy truck right there. So, what was the end result of this campaign? Well, this campaign actually went down at a time when, forgive me, I'm not super familiar, but I know Toyota was experiencing some bad PR and some recalls, and this helped get them back on track. Of course, Swagger Wagon video was a viral hit. They had lots of conversion data to show that it drove people into the dealerships, etc. And that's actually fairly rare for anything else. So, and another example, which I'm sure you're all familiar with, and I won't belabor the fact, but of course, the ubiquitous Old Spice guy. I mean, the campaign still lives on. And of course, we all probably experienced this campaign in one way or another. But I think that the one thing about it that maybe gets a little bit lost in the mix is that they really took advantage of a very basic YouTube functionality, which I frankly feel not enough of our partners and advertisers use, which is just called video response. It's very easy. In the field below the player window, there's a comments field. If you click into it, you either leave a text comment or you can leave a video comment. And oftentimes, our partners and advertisers are understandably hesitant to embrace things like comments and video responses. And yes, look, I acknowledge that the level of dialogue in YouTube comments is not exactly Ivy League. But one response I have to that is, well, you can always moderate comments. You can always always vet them as they come in and approve or disapprove them. So there's that. We offer you fine control over what comments appear on your watch pages and your channel pages. But also, I think if you're so insecure that you can't allow a conversation around your brand, you're kind of losing to begin with in my mind. I know everyone's going to have a different approach to that, and not all brands are the same, and not all products are the same. But to me, the fact that don't you want people talking about you, in general? Like, isn't that to me? That's I always look at views, yes, but then I look at comments. Like, what's the rate of commenting versus views? It's seen at 19 million views. It also had like 28,000 comments, so that's a pretty good rate there. So of course, some gaudy numbers around this campaign. Big views, lots of subscribers. Does anyone know who that guy's name is, by the way? Isaiah Mustafa, right? He was briefly an NFL wide receiver, and now he's incredibly famous. So I'll show you how this was implemented initially on social media.
Hello, ladies. Where can you go when your man smells like me? Close your eyes and I'll show you. The sand between your toes. Are you surprised? You're on a mountain peak. Why little sweet shalala's you love to hear. Firework colors turn our world upside down. I hope you like warning, because when warnings of friendship and trust. You see, when your man smells like the fresh scents of Old Spice, you can go anywhere. Unless, of course, you prefer to stay here.
So that was like the kickoff, right? I mean, they bought our big giant masthead ad unit. It's like couldn't be more prominently placed on our site. But that was just the start of it. I mean, from there they were, of course, creating live video responses. They were viewing and vetting all the comments and video responses coming in real time from YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, and really embracing those, embracing the really funny ones and repurposing them. They were of course, creating video responses of their own in real time. So it was a very smart, very cool execution. Maybe not easy to duplicate for everyone. And apparently, this thing had actually been planning for 2+ years. So it's not like you can just make this happen tomorrow. But the key things with regards to YouTube are using video response, embracing comments, embracing the conversation going on around the videos in your brand. Next aspect of storytelling, utility, right? Giving you tools free tools to interact with people, engage with people. So besides working with brands, we of course work with, although this maybe considered as a brand of sorts, but we work with political groups, the government, etc. And specifically, the White House is a very forward-thinking and progressively using our available tools. So last January 25th, we of course live streamed the State of the Union address on YouTube, and after that, which was maybe the more impactful piece, is based on the State of the Union address, the White House channel solicited videos and comments from people out there, and then followed up with a live stream answering those comments and questions.
My name is Brian. I hope you know well.
My name is Josh Bookin, and I'm speaking to you from Harvard's Graduate School of Education.
My name is Don Lovett. I live in a homeless shelter in Cleveland.
My name is Josie DeLuca from Bloomington, Indiana.
My name is Carrie Changerly.
My name is Vicky, and I'm from Pembroke Pines, Florida.
So then 2 days after the State of the Union on the 27th, we facilitated a follow-up to the State of the Union based on those submitted videos, and also there was questions submitted via our moderator tool, which is a Google product. It's actually free to implement on a YouTube channel. Anyone can do it, where you can submit a question and then you can vote on other people's questions. And what's great is what happens is that people enlist their friends to vote up their friends and contacts to vote up their question.